It's a good idea to get a preview of what your spreadsheet will look like on a printed page before you actually print it. Previewing the spreadsheet allows you to see if you need to make any adjustments, such as reducing the width of the columns so that the spreadsheet fits on the page. Sometimes you may need to change the orientation to landscape if the spreadsheet is too wide to fit on a page in portrait. In Excel 2010 and thereafter, preview how your spreadsheet will appear on a printed page by clicking the File tab and then selecting Print in the sidebar as shown. A preview of how your spreadsheet will appear when printed is displayed on the right-hand side of the screen. Use the Settings section to specify portrait or landscape page orientation, to adjust the margins, or to determine specific pages to be printed. When your spreadsheet is too big, you can go to the scaling feature, and for more print options, click Page Setup at the bottom right of the Settings section. The Page Setup dialog box is then displayed. The Page Setup dialog box has 4 sections, which can be used as follows. Select the Page tab if you want to change the orientation of the printed spreadsheet to landscape. You can also shrink your spreadsheet onto one page by specifying a percentage less than 100% of the normal size. The downside of this is that the print will be smaller. Select the Margins tab if you want to adjust the size of one or more of the page margins. So I want to change the left to 2. I can change the right to 2. I can change the top to 2. And I can change the bottom to 2. And that's all in centimetres. The Header and Footer tab if you want to include headers and footers in the printed spreadsheet. Headers and footers are a good idea because they show the name, for example, of the person at the top of each page, and it's not part of the actual spreadsheet. So, for example, to put something in the header, I will go Custom Header, and there are 3 sections. In the middle section, I'll type my name. I can type something in the right section or in the left section, or I can use these buttons across the top which give specified things. So, for example, in the left section there, I can put in the date, and that's the date that the thing is being printed out. So that date will change according to what day you print the thing out. In the right section, I can, for example, put in file name. And again, that will print out whatever the file name is. I can do things in the custom footer as well, similarly. So in the right section, I might decide to put the tab name, which is the name of the sheet within the workbook. And in the left section, I might put page of pages and say OK to that. And when that prints out, it would say 1 of 1 pages. If we return to Page Setup there at the bottom, we're back into our 4 tabs. We go to the Sheet tab for the next one. So select the Sheet tab if you want to print the grid lines and the row and column headings. So you can put a tick in here and a tick in here. There are other ways of doing that. We say OK, and you can see that you've got A, B, C, D, E across the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 down the side. So you have your column headings and your row headings, and you have little lines in between each of the cells. To quickly display a print preview of your spreadsheet, so if you're in your normal spreadsheet and you want to get to the print preview in a hurry, hold down the Control key and press the F2 button, and that shows you the print preview. If you only want to print a section of your spreadsheet, so let's go back to the main spreadsheet, highlight the range of cells containing the data you want to print. So say, for example, we only wanted to print the days of the week and Terminator Salvation. Then we'll skip what it used to be in Excel 2007. In Excel 2010 and thereafter, you then click the File tab and select Print and Print Selection. And as you can see, it will only print what you have highlighted. Do, however, be careful that the next time you print out, you go back to print active sheets.